All right, week three, psychology, class discussion. Can't believe it's week three already. Um, what has been most intriguing so far in this course? Explain with an example of how this information applies to your life. So the parts that I've really learned is the learning about memory and how the brain processes all that. And for me, I've always struggled, studying and trying to, retain information. And I've really liked all the tips and stuff on how to improve your memory and what it takes and how you can do that. Couple things like when we did I like the additional resources that we got. There's a couple of videos in there that kind of give you different, tips for studying and this and that, and how to, not burn yourself out and you can retain stuff. And I was kind of interested to learn that you can only retain some information for 15 seconds and then it's gone. I was like, wow, that's quick. One thing I did like though with our additional resources too was the rotating schedule for like studying. So for me, I'll do one class one day and another class another day. And I just started that this week, that I'll go back to that class I did Monday, which was this one, and then to today. And it's like, oh, wow, I remember, that information. So that's helped me quite a bit. And it's, makes it more familiar instead of trying to read through it all in one day, then come back and try to do the assignment and you're kind of, lost. So I found that's helped me. Question 2, how has the chapter information about biases and ethics added to your understanding of how to be a wise consumer of public information? So for me in my job, I'm procurement manager here at the Tribe. So I have to do a lot of research on anything, contracts, vendors, everything we buy. And then we have a thing called a SAM, which is a government, like the government puts it together, and it's whether a company is, credible or, they have anything where they're disbarred from doing anything with a federal contract. And so I have to go through and do a lot of research on anything that I do, as far as buying or, making sure a company we're going to contract through is one we could do. So I've learned quite a bit about that, and that kind of goes into my personal life too, because anytime now when I'm doing something, I do a lot of research. I mean, it'll be online or there's different avenues I've learned through my job that I can check on somebody and, or a vendor. And it just, in reading that in the chapter and all the information, it kind of made sense to me. And it was kind of an easy one for me to kind of process because I'm used to doing that anyway. So how does the information about cognition, language, intelligence add to your understanding of your current educational journey? So after reading this, I was like, my current educational journey, I want to get a bachelor's in business. So doing this and then, obviously thinking of, do I have the time to do this? Can I make the time to do this? Will I understand what I'm, reading? And, even when I did start psychology, I was like, oh man, I'm kind of out of my league here. But once you get into it and kind of understand a little bit more, and it's kind of where the intelligence comes in too. And, the chapter listed intelligence as a collection of distinct abilities and learning. And then all of a sudden I feel like I have these abilities, as far as even the memory stuff and other stuff that I'm getting from this that has really helped towards my educational journey stuff. So, yeah, it's been all those three kind of put together, and understanding it all has helped me out quite a bit. So I've learned quite a bit from that. And, and I can definitely relate it to where I'm at right now, getting associates at a community college and then coming into, George Fox and having to, ask myself all these questions. Do I have time? Should I do it? Is now the right time? Will I understand it? And then, am I smart enough to do it was another, can I do this? And, and then reading it, through our chapter really helps. So, anyway, I'm interested to hear what everybody else has to say, and I hope everybody's having a good week 3, and we will see you later.